This cart cost me $130 for a meal and like some snacks, basically. So I'm kind of over it.
Kind of over it. Dale Camara is like most Canadians. New Ipsos polling done exclusively for Global News found 80% of people pay more for groceries each week, the majority $50 or more.
Or $1,000 a year that people are paying more for groceries than they were this time last year.
While prices are up everywhere, Loblaw is the biggest of Canada's big five grocers. Camara heard about the grassroots movement to boycott Loblaw-owned stores for the month of May, and he's on board.
They shouldn't be making a profit like so high that it's like hard to feed us.
The subreddit Loblaws is out of control has 57,000 members and a number of demands, such as signing the Grocer Code of Conduct and no further retailer-led price increases this year.
The hope is that we can be, taking steps to reduce grocery prices for all Canadians.
Founder Emily Johnson says she's received an email from a Loblaw executive looking for a meeting, and she's hopeful, but knows not everyone can boycott when for many Canadians, a Loblaw-owned store is the only option.
Whether you think that you can avoid Loblaw stores or not, there are plenty of ways for you to get involved and, to ensure that your voice is heard, because you're not alone in any of these struggles.
There's not enough competition. If you shop around for lower prices, that behavior in and of itself actually will cause prices to drop.
Meanwhile, a petition calling for an investigation into alleged greedflation and pandemic profiteering by Loblaw is closing in on 100,000 signatures, launched by a university student and former Superstore cashier.
The headlines that we are seeing, record profits as Canadians struggle to eat, those two are pretty tied together, I think.
Global News asked Loblaw about the petition, the boycott, and the online group's demands. In a statement, the company said it's doing what it can to combat inflation, and customers are noticing, claiming there are more visits to stores and even comments in the, quote, same Reddit groups about getting real value. Abigail Bimman, Global News, Ottawa.